Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour, and I'm pretty excited today because today we get to see the real Excal play, not like the fake one that we saw the other day. We are on Tournament Desert with a 1v1, and we have OOE Excal in the south with a GLA demo in the purple color. I'll do the little spinny thing. And in the north we have Noob Xtinction, I think that's supposed to say, which if you're familiar with a player called Todd Xtincation, then that is the guy who it is. He, I believe, was a Command & Conquer Generals player, the original Generals game. And he plays a Zero Hour, and he usually has some weird kind of strategies. And I believe we're watching a slightly older replay than normal. I see he's going for a combat drop. And I can see straight away we're on the cars. We've got the cars, so we can tell we're watching an older replay. He was going for the crush there on the worker, or at least crushing one of the cars. And Excal, weirdly, actually has not gone for the terror cards, which is a little bit strange. Nowadays, you would normally see that. He has built a demo trap, though, and that is going to kill probably a load of workers if he'd have just gone there now. And to be honest, I would sacrifice the dozer right there. But the workers are secure for now. Excal has produced 3 terrorists, and he's got some RPGs. He's also garrisoned that building on the left, and his workers are going to get crushed on the right. The reason I like watching Excal and why I'm excited to watch his replays is one of the most favorite players to watch. His strategies, you very rarely see any mistakes, but the strategies you see, you manage to see him survive in instances where you would not normally see people survive. He has gone for 2 terrorists on the supply, which is a little bit strange. Not realizing probably that you need 3, which is really, really strange after considering what I just said. He's gone for the RPG and another terrorist. So maybe this was back in the days when people didn't realize how many terrorists you need to kill things. If there was another terrorist in there, then that would have been perfect to kill the 2 Vs, and then it would have killed it. Meanwhile, we've got 2 tentacles going back towards the unsafe supply, trying to kill this dozer that has been causing havoc, been slowing Excal's economy down. On the right and left side, we've got workers and a tunnel on the right, but a demo trap also on the left. And to be honest, this isn't looking like the strongest of starts from Excal. I think Excal is a much stronger player than actually is. Don't tell me. I know. I thought he was dozeless then. Excal is a super strong player, and I would say Todd Xtinction or Noob Xtinction, if that's who it is, then I think he's a much weaker player than Excal. So I'm probably picking Excal to win in this game. But let's see if that is going to happen. Excal not getting off to the greatest of starts. Todd or Noob Xtinction, we'll call him Xtinction, because I think that's what it's supposed to say. Choosing not to rebuild that supply straight away, just sticking to the one, but still collecting with the Chinooks from both of the supplies. And that tentacle has been chased away. We've got another terror attack coming in, and the supply has now gone down for Xtinction. He is now rebuilding one more, but his 3 Vs here are kind of not doing very much at the moment. The ambulance is kind of left. On the left, we've got another tunnel going up. This first one's actually already established. Another tentacle coming in from Excal, and this V defense is actually non-existent from Xtinction at the moment. Is that going to be another terror tech, or is that going to be a tech RPG? Trying to dozer hunt. Excal, even though being one of the greatest of players, you will often see him dozer hunt the enemy player. Call it lame or call it part of the game, whatever you want to call it. That should be a catchphrase, actually. Lame or part of the game. But yeah, Excal would often dozer hunt. I've seen him do that in replays a few times. We've got a worker at the top right building a tunnel, but I think that's going to be spotted. It has been spotted, and there's a V going over there. Got another tentacle coming in. And these Vs are just completely out of place. I'm not sure what he's doing. Is that going to be a terror attack? It is going to be a terror attack, and another supply is going to go down. A barracks is being produced at the front here, and we've got, sounds like flashbangs, or did I mishear that? Yeah, there's flashbangs. That Chinook is being killed by the RPGs, and this is a really poor performance from Xtinction so far, but I just feel like Excal's just being allowed to free roam and do whatever he wants. A V is going to be picked off there just by 3 tentacles. Another terror attack coming in, but this one is being denied. Got 3 tunnels on the left hand side now. Three technicals coming in and killing the Rangers. But the Vs were pushing forward then, and the Rangers have actually cleared out the middle, so Xtinction is able to collect from the middle now. He's got so many Chinooks, just collecting from all over the place. He's got another 2 over here, combined with these 4 here, or 5 even, because there's another one over there. But the technical's now going back. Excal building a second barracks here, probably going to be going for the capture upgrade. He's got a nice healthy 5 workers on both the supplies. Another tech coming in. This one's going to be another Terror tech. Ambulance also going down. And so many supplies have gone down. And we've got a Paladin in the field, as they would say. Paladin in the field. But now we've got a ridiculous amount of Chinooks. They're all waiting to drop off $600, so he's going to have a load of income very, very soon. But Xtinction is now kind of left in the middle. But he's just not interested in defending these flanks at all. All the aggression has been through the sides, but he's just choosing to defend the front and now actually pushing through the front. And actually, if he gets to the war factory and to the supply, he might actually have some really good success here. The barracks is going to go down first. Very, very quick. These Vs are very, very full. The technicals are going to come in and try and engage, but there is a Paladin there as well. One V going to get picked off. Loads of technicals going down at this point, though. And this technical waste from Excal, 2 Vs gone down. Another V taking heavy damage, but all the technicals now cleared up. We've got quads in the back. Laser lock coming in, and the quads are getting picked off very, very slowly. There is 1 quad left. Missile defenders being picked off by the quad. Another tech terror coming in, and the war factory has gone down now. More laser locks coming in, and that technical is picked off as well. Quite a unique game so far. Quad being picked off, the V's choosing to go back and defend. I can hear the oil capture coming in, and Excal is spreading his tunnels around. This is what the kind of play that I recognize his style for, like spreading the tunnels around like this, trying to like defending this plateau, for example. Tunnels all spread around. It's the kind of tunnel positioning or build order of choice of Excal, and he will traditionally always choose the purple color, like similar to I do nowadays actually. Command center is going up, but no palace, no demo upgrade, no demo bikes. I think nowadays probably people would be going to faster palace and demo bikes. But Excal is sticking to the trust. Oh, there's a palace. You see what I mean about the weird positionings and stuff like that? Decent position for a palace actually, because you're going to block that whole area and defend your oil, which actually is not so bad. 2 paladins now in the field, as they would say, and the quads are all going down. Sorry, not the quads. The technicals are all going down. That V just gets escaping on, or escaping. Sorry, I don't know why I can't say that today. On 1 HP, the oils are both taken for Excal, and another tech terror coming in. And I don't know how many buildings have been killed so far. How can we see? Buildings. Is that buildings made or buildings destroyed? I can't see buildings destroyed, can I? But Xtinction's got 4 buildings. Which actually USA probably could say is always going to have less because the GLA tunnels I think count. But Excal's base now is getting absolutely wrecked. Got another 3 terrorists. Another tunnel. Command center is still being produced. Xtinction is pushed all the way through the center, built another 2 supplies. War factory in the center. A load of flashbang rangers scattered around everywhere. That supply is going to go down. I wonder if he's forgotten about the demo trap. I don't think he... don't know if he'll remember that it's there, but I don't think he's going to walk over there anyway. But there is another demo trap over here, and these Vs have walked into a tunnel. Quad is out and going to try and pick off that V. The V evacuates. And another terror tech has come in, and another building's been picked off. But Excal is not interested in fighting this army, and every time he has, he kind of done a really poor attack with the technicals and with the with the technicals, just wasting them all. There is a demo trap there, and there's no drones about, or no the scouting drone. There is a rebel ambush produced now, and the demo upgrade is out now. He needs to press I on them pretty soon. Yeah, he's pressed it now, and the ambulance is going to go down. Another building going down. The amount of Chinooks out now is just absolutely insane. Demo trap does... Whoa, and some workers have killed some Vs there. Massive, massive damage caused Finally, some units are being killed. I'd like to see a Jarman out, and as I say that, there we go. Jarman is out at the 10-minute mark, and the amount of Chinooks now is just insane. Jarman is probably, I imagine, going to try and pick off the Dozer, but Jarman actually going down there to the only drone pretty much on the map. Was going down to that. Picked off the V that had the drone. But the Jarman was already down. The amount of money coming in for Xtinction now, this supply is like, whoa, 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 slow down. I don't have enough room for all this cash that you're trying to drop off. But Xtinction could actually be collecting from way back here, but I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem at the moment is actually dropping supplies off. Demo bike coming in and probably at least going to get a V here. Don't know if driving forward is the... he is going to drive forward and he's going to try and get the Dozer. Yeah, see what I mean? Dozer hunt, traditional Dozer hunt in Excal. Known for it, I would say. If you can get a win by doing that, then just do it. The worker is chilling here. Is he going to press I on it? No, I thought he was going to build a few demo traps. And Excal is kind of isolated at this left-hand side now. That's pretty much all he's got. It looks like he's got this right side. But actually, another V going off there. He only has that oil in a tunnel there, which has been picked off. And it looks like Xtinction has got loads, but really it's just infantry. He's got the units. He's got the buildings that he needs, though. He's got a power, a barracks, war factory, and one supply, and a ridiculous amount of Chinooks. But the demo bikes are coming in, but Excal is not collecting any money. He's got 4,200 and he's only got an oil. So this is where I'm talking about the kind of situations where you would expect a normal player probably would not be able to win. Excal will probably be trying to find a way to win and maybe have success. I don't know who's going to win this replay, but I've often seen him win in really, really weird situations. So let's see. Demo trap is going to go down, but a demo bike had already got another 2 units there, and these Vs are just left out in the open. And Excal is getting $70 bonus every time he kills one of those. Another demo bike coming in, and he's going to be getting the next level of Rebel Ambush very soon. He now has some income as well. No workers' shoes yet, obviously no black market out. But he's left in a bit of a weird position. Stinger sight being produced. I would like to see some... I know, actually, would I like to see some units in there? Because there is flashbangs out. Pathfinder's going to pick off the only few workers that were collected, and Excal's only on $890. Loads of Paladins now out, and they're going to be really hard to deal with. The quad is in position there, delaying the supplies. And the Paladins are going to push forward. I'm waiting for the Rebel Ambush, because that's pretty much the only thing that's going to be able to clear out these Paladins, besides the occasional demo bike. Demo bike does get 2 there, and I think that was $110 and multiplied by 2. Might be wrong. I'm too lazy today to work out the maths if he's on the 10, 15 or 25. Is it 25? No, it's 20%. Yeah, the 20% bounty. I'm too lazy to work that out, so someone else can do the maths today. Usually I'm pretty quick with the maths, but I'm too lazy to think today. We got the Chinooks collecting here, but the quad is going to pick off some, and it's going to give him even more money, so it is giving him income. He kind of needs the war factory to be killed, but we're left in a really weird situation. We've got a massive load of infantry descending on the last of Excal's base. Demo bike after demo bike. What's he going to go for now? He's going to try and probably go for the war factory, and the war factory is actually already taking heavy damage. I think I missed that. He's going to be able to try and get the war factory and leave Xtinction with no war factory. Really, really good. Obviously, he got a load of income from that as well. He's on 1,900 now. Would be nice if there was a Jarman. You could take out this infantry as they're coming at you. I know there are Pathfinders out there, so it would be a dangerous move. Another Chinook going down, and more income for Excal, but the supply there is taking heavy damage as well. It's going to need Rebel Ambush to probably kill that. I'm not sure Demo Bike's going to be able to get through. But Excal's left in a really, really weird situation. Super, super close. Paladin, missile defenders, there's flashbang rangers in there. The command center is taking damage. Command center having to be sold off, and I haven't seen the Rebel Ambush used, but the command center is having to be sold off. I don't know if Jarman is inside there, because if it is, it makes it kind of an impenetrable defense, really. If you've got a worker tucked behind it. He's now building a supply though, so he's going to get some income, and the supply does go down, so Xtinction is now on a barracks, and that is it. So if Excal can manage to get the command center up, and the rebel ambush happens to be ready, then he will be able to win the game, because he'll just be able to drop down the rebel ambush there, and that'll be win the game. Paladins, Rangers, and missile defenders pushing forward. The arms dealer is going to have to be sold off. You don't want to give the enemy unnecessary XP. You want to get that $1,225 back. The tunnel probably, I don't know, it's too late to sell now anyway. Picking off a few infantry. But the palace is going to be handy for killing the paladins. Jarman is inside the palace, lifesaver. That palace is going to be really hard to kill. Worker has killed a load of missile defenders there. And he's got a load of Chinooks and a load of infantry, but he's not really doing anything with them at the moment. The last thing you want to do, though, is allow Excal to get this income in, because as soon as the command center is re-established, there's just going to be a demo rebel ambush there, and that's it. So he has to stop this building. We're already on 5%. He's already started building it. Tunnel is being re-established. A drop is coming in, and if there is there's paladins. That one needs to heal though, and he hasn't saved enough money. The command center has been cancelled. The workers could run at it and press I, but you don't want to get too close though, because the point defense lasers, as I've said in a previous replay, do kill the infantry. Pilot of level 3 has been dropped off, and you see the point defense laser there did tag the worker as it was running at it. But when he detonated, it was just too far out. But the workers are going to try and save the day again. But the workers can't get too close. The point defense lasers do kill it. So Paladin's kiting the workers at the moment, which is actually quite... Oh, very, very close. Command center being re-established on this left side, and that has to be stopped, because that's just going to end the game. He must be on the higher level of rebels now at the moment. I don't know if he's got 4 rebels or if he's got... Then is it 8? Yeah, 4, 8, 16. Workers are going to try and delay. There are a load of flashbangs out now, though. And Pathfinder's here as well. So it's kind of that palace is holding the fort at the moment. I think as long as Jarman and the RPGs stay inside of there, then Excal's alright. But the Rebel Ambush is going to be ready in literally a matter of seconds now. The command center is very, very close to be finishing. Worker has been denied by a Pathfinder drop. I don't know if he's got any more workers left. He clearly... Oh, the Pathfinder actually surviving there as well. The quad literally ran right over the unit. It has gone down now. It's given $60. But he doesn't have a worker now. Pathfinder drop at the last minute has saved Xtinction. And that was Excal's... what's he going to produce now? He's had to cancel it, so he's clearly got no workers. Shame he hasn't got a worker inside of there, but that Pathfinder drop has literally saved Xtinction the game. I don't know kind of what's going to happen now. I think have we got a stalemate draw? I think we actually might have a draw on our hands, because neither player can move out. If Xtinction attacks this... Angry mob. If Xtinction attacks this, he's just going to lose everything. The RPGs will kill the paladins, and the Jarman will just kill everything, every infantry that runs at him. And likewise, Excal cannot evac the Jarman. So we're left in a really, really weird situation. It's just a shame for that Pathfinder killing that worker, because if the worker was tucked behind here when he was building the command center, then the worker would have been saved. He could have gone in the palace. Jarman has been evacuated. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. You don't know if there are any Pathfinders here, though. That's the only thing. You cannot risk there being a Pathfinder here. So Jarman has gone to work a little bit, but I don't think... Oh, there's a Pathfinder out now. And Jarman does not want to take the fight against the Pathfinder, because the Pathfinder will just remain stealth there. So the ambulance is trying to scout for the Jarman, while the Pathfinder can do the damage. So we're left in a really, really weird situation. People have asked me before, is it possible to have a draw in 0 hour? And I think this is a prime example of when you can have a draw. We're now approaching the 21st minute. Quad is out. Angry Mob is taking some heavy damage. Does the Angry Mob self-heal? I don't think it does, and I don't think it can go in the barracks either. So those Angry Mobs now are permanently damaged. So we can see a group of Cyan units moving out now. We've got a demo trap still over here. Might kill a lucky few units. But I really, I think we're in a draw game. I don't think it's literally going to be whoever's power or internet connection runs out first is probably going to win the game. We've got a couple of Angry Mobs. I say a couple. There's actually about 3 there. And actually, they seem like full health now. Has he put them back in the barracks? I don't know if they've gone back in the barracks now. I think we've got 3 Angry Mobs there. Quad is out. It's probably going to try and clear that garrison. It is a Vet 3 quad, so it's got a hell of a lot of HP. And actually, yeah, he's going to be able to clear out that bunker. It's going to give him a little bit more money. It's got 800 now, and when he kills this,
a warrior has fallen.
It's got $887 now. So the Angry Mobs are moving out, but there's loads of flashbang rangers here, and I'm not sure if that's the if a trade-off is the right thing to do here. Because the flashbangs have caused severe damage, but the quad is here, but there's going to be a super laser lock coming in any minute now. Needs to get out there fast. He's going to run away and take about half damage. The Angry Mob taking immense damage, actually. And this will be interesting if he puts it back in the barracks or not. I don't know if he can. Angry Mob is now going to run in and look at it tearing through the units there. The missile defenders all going down. It was probably was worth it. Because now there's 4 still. It's probably still enough to kill this quad. The quad's going to have to go back. You can't engage 4 missile defenders, no matter how strong your quad is. If the laser lock is on point, the quad is going to be going down. So, a little bit of a weird situation on our hands still. I think we may be here a while. I didn't check the size of the replay, or I don't know the length of it, but I think we might be here for a hell of a long time. I don't know what you think. I think we might be on for a draw. Jarman is he's thinking about going to work. He is going to go to work, picking off a load of rangers. We can take heavy damage. And Excal has judged it just right. And this is what separates the good players from the amazing, great players. But that palace, remember, cannot re-heal. The palace is taking heavy damage. The Jarman has gone inside and he's having a field day. Look at the money coming in. The money coming in is absolutely insane. The Jarman is absolutely clearing up, and that paladin has been nailed right down to 0 HP. And there is the quad's going to come in and probably finish the paladin. Yeah, he's going to finish the paladin very easy. And now he's just got to have a look for the Pathfinder. You can just waypoint it up and down, and Todd Extinction or Xtinction has been defeated. I thought we were going to be here for a hell of a lot longer than that, actually. I know it's still a good 25-minute game if you look at the top right, but I thought we were going to be there for a hell of a lot longer. I mean, if Todd Extinction had just kind of held out, he could literally have held out until, I don't know, actually, could he have held out? He could have. He could have just camped by his buildings and waited until Excal's internet connection ran out. But I think he got a little bit impatient, and he obviously doesn't have the same desire that I have to win games. I would have literally just camped my buildings and just waited, because Excal clearly didn't have any workers. He kind of just he got a little bit bored and waited. He could have actually just he could have, if let's say it was late at night, he could have put all his units by his last few buildings, put the Pathfinders about, and then he could have just put them on, I don't know, would you put them on guard mode, or would you just leave them? Just leave them, and oh no, he could have picked you off with the quad. I was going to say you could go to sleep. You could literally leave your units and go to sleep, but I think you would have had to be there to laser lock the quad, otherwise the quad can just take a little bit of damage and go back and heal. I don't know, almost a draw game, very close, but you see what I mean though about Excal finding ways to win the most weirdest of situations, which is why he's one of my favorite players to watch. Units destroyed, 110 for Excal. Probably a load of that is just that quad and the Jarman towards the end. just tearing through the infantry units. Money collected, actually loads more for Extinction. The amount of Chinooks that he had during that game is very, very strange. Usually the quads are... usually the Turk RPGs are picking off the Chinooks. But in that case, Excal was just literally going for every single building with a Terror Tech. The amount of Terror Techs in that game was absolutely unbelievable. So really good game. Yeah, if you like this video anyway, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a really... I think you could say it's a high-level game. There was very little mistakes there. And Excal is one of the best players the game has ever seen, if not the best player the game has ever seen, or back from his era anyway. So yeah, GG. I'll see you very soon.